What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. We've done so much, and it looks like we have still got a lot more to do. Now, before we get started, huge shout out to my channel members, Elijah, M4 Penguin, and Andrea. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. But also, I have an announcement. The awesome people over at Everbloom Games have given me a free code that I can give to one of my subscribers to download this game for free. So if you have not picked up Dungeons and Dragons yet from the Minecraft Marketplace, I have a free code that I'm giving away to subscribers. All you have to do is come into one of the videos that I do this week and leave a comment that says what gaming console that you play Minecraft on. That's it. Whatever video, doesn't matter what video it is. It has to be the video that I released this week. And I'll be releasing one pretty much every day. So make sure to come in, make sure you're subscribed, and then leave a comment that says, hey, this is the gaming console I play Minecraft on. All right, guys. So let's get started. I believe we're moving on to the next step. I'm just loving this, by the way. I think the combat's good, the story's amazing, and as I keep saying, the dialogue. Oh man, the dialogue is unbelievable in this. Huge shout out to all of the different voice actors. You guys did an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, so looks like we're heading there. Hopefully we get to a place where we can buy some more weapons and armor. We've got plenty of cash, man. Plenty. I also should be using these potions more. Let's put you there. Put that up there. We're probably going to get more skills here soon too. Okay, we're going this way. What's up? Don't mind me.
A stranger? Welcome to Kelvin's Cairn, true home of the legendary Brunner Battlehammer himself. And who might you be?
True home?
What do you mean, true home?
Ah, well, though Brunner was born in and became king of Mithril Hall, anyone who knew him said that his heart was really here in the Dale. Essentially, abandoned his kingdom to come here, actually. Questionable leadership, but makes for great bragging rights on our part.
She's right. That is kind of questionable leadership, because then you go, well, if he likes somewhere else, is he just going to go? Let's answer honestly.
My name is Katra, and I'm looking for a group of people and monsters. Have you heard anything about anyone working with chalky-skinned creatures that have bones and spines poking out of their flesh? Maybe a wizard in a mask?
Don't know about any wizard and haven't seen any monsters like that about, but we have had some tales from our kin down south in Mithril Hall. Just rumors, mind you. Before the trading caravans from our cousins stopped coming due to the blizzards, they had some stranger things to say. They were all over the place with the tales, but the consistencies between them told how civilians were losing their minds.
Uh-oh.
There's been sabotage, murder, and people just up and disappearing, or trying to go into the deeper caves where they had no business being. Oh, and some people had talked about glimpsing a new small folk, they think, down in the Underdark. Just saw small, pale, white humanoids with grinning teeth and yellow eyes.
At the risk of jumping to conclusions, that sounds at least similar to what you witnessed in your home. Not to mention that the small folk she mentioned sound like the star spawn Gru we have encountered.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a look at least. Thank you for the information. We'll get out of your hair and...
Boss, we're under attack! Some creepy pale things with spikes coming out of them! They're swarming our guard posts!
Friends of yours?
You could say something like that.
They must have finally tracked us down. I knew they would eventually come for my soul as well as my body.
How many are there, and how didn't we see them coming? The scouts asleep?
The scouts didn't even have a chance to see them! Things just appeared right in the tunnels, behind one of our sentry posts! I think something teleported them here!
Workers and civilians into the deeper tunnels, and call up the rest of the garrison. You follow them to the shelters until this is cleared up.
Let's fight.
Kidding? Like I'd miss a fight.
Your funeral, kid. Follow me.
I'm holding a sword in my hand, you know, you could...
They're after a human!
Oh, those were... I thought those were guards. Did I get poisoned or something?
Indeed, but we have not seen the star spawn anywhere else in the Dale. If they were transported specifically here, that implies that they were coming for us.
How do you figure? They could have attacked us any time.
Maybe not. No one saw you in my cave when the cultists attacked me. Could be that they did not know who had my soul after losing the coin that held it. If they had known that you carried my soul, then that wizard in the mask would have either killed or captured you to take it back when he found us in Wizard Edro's tower.
So they've somehow figured it out since then, and have some way to find or at least track us.
That would seem to be the case. We should leave. If more pursue us, I do not want innocents caught in the fighting.
Vair, that actually sounded rather generous and thoughtful. Downright altruistic, actually.
Yeah,
Just
I was just
get
about
us
to say
Mithril
that.
Hall quickly. If we stay in one spot too long, it will make it all the easier for the enemy to attack us. And we do not know what their capabilities are. For all we know, this invasion was either the entirety of their force, or but a tiny fraction of their army.
Good point. Yeah, we should go.
Oh, okay. Oh, wrong button. Ah, keep pushing the wrong button. There we go. Stats. We've got 2. All right, so I don't need to put anything more in charm right now. Intellect is definitely it. Decrease those cooldowns. Let's do this too. There we go. Right now, those are the 2 I'm really going to be focusing on. They're also the 2 so far that I've seen come up the most for the different checks. I mean, they all come up individually, but definitely I see a lot of those. These 2 are definitely popping up. I think we got the other one covered because we have Charm basically covered. So we should be good. I think eventually I will start putting some more into Dexterity and... You know what? Constitution, actually. I might start putting some more into this one more so. All right. See, where are we going? No, this way. Thanks for your hospitality. Man, I wish I could find a horse. We really use a horse right now. Ooh. We picked up something. I did not see it. Let's put you over there. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that I was going to get one of those, and because my inventory was full, it's going to pop up in there, and I missed it. It was so much easier to get around when I had that horse. I should have tried to keep it. Now there's one, but I don't need you now, boss. I'm here. We already cleared out this store. The stores here, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did that when we got here. Like, we didn't clean them up, but we did buy already purchased them. Paladin. Yeah, we already did that. I know we did that. Paladin sword, which we do have. Yeah, I purchased them when we got here.
Need a lift?
We're going to Mithril Hall.
The journey out of Icewind Dale is slow and treacherous. The snow hindering your progress, with yetis taking advantage of your predicament. Still, after repelling a few raids, you manage to round the spine of the world, feeling the fresh, warmer breezes rising from the south as you turn east and skirt the foothills as you make for Mithril Hall. You keep the fetid, troll-infested swamps of the Evermoors to your right as you near your destination, climbing the last slope in the mountain shadow and passing through the dwarven city's main gates, hoping to find the lair of the Starspawn.
Wait. This is, yeah, we're going this way. We're going this way. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going, this is the right way. This is the right way up. Man, they did amazing jobs.
Lots of guards on duty. It certainly seems that something has the dwarves on alert, though whether it has to do with us.
Honestly, I hope it does. As bad as that could be for the dwarves, it was a long way to get here, and I don't want this trip to be for nothing.
Agreed. Though I will be more than happy to leave these tunnels. We've only just arrived, and already I cannot help but feel trapped.
We'll get in and out as quickly as we can. Just tell me if you start having problems, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Please stay behind the line.
Yo, what's up?
Next.
Interesting.
Please stay behind the line. Next. Next. Next.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Next.
I feel like I'm waiting to get on a plane.
Next. Next. Next.
He said next.
Behind the line.
Move. Move.
Next. Next.
Go. Jeez.
trapped. Get us out, Katra. We are easy targets here.
What's happening? What did I do?
The precautions have marked you as dangerous. You'll be detained, examined, and questioned.
Why did they say I'm dangerous?
Our wards indicate that there's been tampering with your mind or soul. There's a foreign entity inside.
Again? How many times will our simple presence be a cause for suspicion or study? This is growing tiresome.
Do you have any explanation for this?
Yep, we might as well tell him not be honest. Let's ask, can I trust you?
I do, but I'm not sure I can trust you with it.
This is a matter of Mithril Hall's security. Your trust in us has nothing to do with it. Either way, you'll be detained until we finish evaluating you. Our commander's on the way to address this personally.
And how long will all of this take?
That is for our commander to decide. You might not be allowed to leave at all.
So you're the one who set our alarms to screaming like a goat that's been cornered by a mountain lion? Fengir, I don't feel like wasting our time here, so cast your spells and let's get on with our lives. If you resist his spells, he will know. Submit to them, or we will use more invasive and painful methods to get what we need out of you.
I would suggest that you answer Commander Tordek's questions fully and truthfully, while providing any other information that's applicable to our investigation and/or Mithril Hall and its denizens.
As the dwarf casts his spell, you feel a sensation akin to what you did when Thesserai's assistant cast Zone of Truth on you.
This is basically what he's casting.
This, however, is more direct, targeted, and instead of trying to prevent a certain kind of action, you can feel something trying to take control of a part of your mind and thereby compel you to follow his instructions.
I don't think we're gonna get that resist one. Let's just copper
Good.
operate.
The first thing I want to know about is this entity inside of you. Fengir says that there is another consciousness living inside of you, but that it does not seem to do you any harm. What is it? And do you or it wish to harm the people of Mithril Hall?
It is the soul of the noble dragon Endandravair, and neither he nor I wish you harm unless you conspire with our enemies.
It seems that your magics have not failed you yet, old friend.
No, though I must admit to not believing it when the detection spells registered a dragon's presence.
Surprising as all of this is, what business have you in Mithril Hall? Why come here?
We heard rumors or hunting bad guys?
The
Hunting
people
bad.
and creatures who stole the dragon's body are hunting us for the soul. We need to find and destroy them first and take back the body. Judging by the rumors coming out of Mithril Hall, we thought that we might find their trail here.
In that case, perhaps our interests are aligned. Before we go any further, perhaps it would be best if you started from the beginning and told me all you know and what manner of foe you are looking for.
I'll be
We'll
brief.
endeavor to be as brief as possible.
Good. Time is precious, though take care not to overlook any important details. So these pale things in the tunnels we've found. That they are not from Faerun explains why no one in the city is familiar with them. We had thought that they were perhaps a lost people from the Underdark. As those caverns are vast and not all of them explored, I had suspected that their appearance might have something to do with our missing people.
What did you think they had to do with this?
I had thought that perhaps they were the ones controlling those who we found trying to enter the deep tunnels. That this is probably a cult that some of our missing people might have joined willingly makes this issue all the more complicated and dangerous.
Strange
People have been
behavior.
behaving strangely too, right?
Aye. The commander of Mithril Hall's scouting forces had repeatedly sent squads into the Underdark over the last months, and none of them came back. He also pushed for expansion into the tunnels and other projects that would put workers and fighters outside of our gates and barriers. We moved to question him, but he died when we tried to arrest him. I wonder if perhaps he was an accomplice to this cult. It makes me wonder just how many of our own people have willingly surrendered themselves to this cause.
You'd be surprised.
As for whatever has taken the dragon's body, that is not an enemy we can allow to rest at our front door.
So what do you plan to do about it?
Kill it, of course. If you cannot remove the creature from Indandravahir's body, then a dragon controlled by a cult is not something that we can ignore.
But you are willing to let us try first.
I am. Partly because the most callous and pragmatic smart thing to do would be to allow it. If you succeed, then the problem is solved.
Yep.
If you fail, then you will most likely die and be unable to stop us. Furthermore, you seem to genuinely believe you can accomplish this, even while compelled to tell us the truth of yourself and your journeys. You have spoken of overcoming monstrous creatures and seem to have a plan with this Rod of Alignment, which Fengir would salivate over if you gave him a chance to examine it.
I would not salivate.
Yes, you would. Because of your confidence and because it is right to help a goodly dragon, we will move forward with your plan and aid you as we can. Our scouts have tracked these Starspawn to a set of ruins in the Underdark that they seem to be using as their base. Chances are you will find your dragon there, or at least more information about where it could be.
That's...
However, confidence can be unwarranted. To make sure that you are up to the task, we will test you. A simple sparring match should do.
Of course.
It will be you against, say, 3 of our best fighters. If you beat them, then we will assist you. If you cannot, then we will have to consider you a liability and keep you from interfering while we kill the possessed dragon. Much as it pains me to admit.
3 against 1 seems a bit unfair. Are they really any good?
The ones I have in mind each earned their reputations fairly. One slew a hook horror when he was a fresh recruit in the army, and the other 2 were essential in finding and exterminating an Illithid outpost.
But, okay, if they are accomplished, then you have no idea what I can do, so why would it be 3 against 1? Hook horror?
Hook horror?
A predator of the Underdark with a sharp beak and a pair of hooks instead of arms that are just as capable of rending flesh as they are of helping the monster climb about.
Jeez.
They are normally pack hunters, but Varg managed to get cornered by one. Crazy dwarf hacked it to pieces, though the things are covered in a carapace as tough as wood.
Are you nuts?
Are you nuts? If they're that good, what makes you think I could take them out all at once?
If you cannot defeat them, then what makes you think you can overcome a dragon? Much less everything between you and it.
Okay, I mean, I guess I get it.
What is an Illithid?
They're more commonly known as mind flayers. They stand like people, but have tentacles on their bulbous faces. They read minds, can brainwash prey, kill you with their psychic abilities, or simply crack open your skull and suck your brain out. Now that I mention it, there have been more reports of mind flayer signs lately. Should look into that.
Okay, and if I
What
refuse?
Then you will be stripped of all your possessions and kept here in this cage until the matter is resolved.
Sheesh.
Very well. I accept your terms and your challenge.
Excellent. In that case, Fengir, you may remove the restraints and end the spell.
The job I take you, Tordek. Felt like I was about to start bleeding out of my eyes from maintaining the suggestion for so long.
I would never let that happen. Else your wife would skin me alive once she saw you.
And I would let her.
You're free to go now. I will return to my other duties, and when you are ready, report to the Silverbeard Arena to face 3 of our champions.
Sheesh. What happened to the good old days when they just believed you? Yo, anything in this thing? Yo, gold. Yeah. They're not using it. Right? Or did we just rob from them? I think we just robbed from them. That's alright. They're about to make us fight 3 of their champions, so, you know, that's kind of even. Okay, yeah, we are definitely buying... Oops, sorry. We're definitely buying this. Purchase. 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 Come on. I'm glad there's no accidental, like, hit this. All right, we're looking good. See, I've got health potions. I've got tons of health potions. All right, let's go. We should be fine. I mean, for some strange reason, I think there's a cooldown effect on them because I'll hit them and then I won't be able to hit them for a while. So there must be a cooldown or something's glitching. But I'm thinking it's a cooldown period, so I don't need to carry a ton of them because I can only use them so fast. Let's see, where are we going? Yeah, that's where we're going. Love the detail in this. Hang on, can we get up? Yeah, this feels like an actual dwarven city. They did a really good job. I didn't.
Spite determines whether you even have a chance to save me and separate us. Not to make you panic or cause undue stress, but this might as well be a matter of life and death.
Yeah, right. No pressure. Thanks.
Do we go through here? But yeah, I forgot to ask them more about the crew that built these different areas when I did the interview. I really should, but I didn't think about that. I'm upset I didn't think about that. We got into the we got into our conversation in the interview, and we just were having so much fun talking about the voice acting and everything. I totally forgot to ask them about the world design.
Yes. The human. Tordik said that he was sending you this way. Ready to get beaten into the dust.
Ouch. Such confidence.
What are the rules for this fight?
Don't kill each other. About as simple as that. Try not to maim each other either.
What do you mean try not to maim each other? We're using real weapons, aren't we?
Magic is wonderful stuff, but cutting off an arm could kill someone as easily as stabbing them, and it gets really expensive and difficult to bring people back from the dead. So, yeah. Don't go for anyone's eyes or dismemberment or anything like that.
Ay.
I'm ready. They might be surprised about who gets taken down today.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, let's get it over with.
So... Nice. Ha! Is that it? Is there no one else? Okay, I'm done. I always do it whenever I'm in one of these like arenas. I always do like a gladiator reference, or that wasn't a gladiator reference. I think that was that was an Achilles reference. Okay.
Well, I'll be. Wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. Guess Tordex saw something new and was right. Again. I should know better by now than to second guess him. Anyhow, I'll send word along that you've passed his test. Once you're patched up and ready, speak with him about whatever it was that got you down here in the first place.
Okay, where are we going? There we go.
Ah, there you are. I heard the good news. I suspected that you would at least make a good show of things, but even I'm impressed to hear that you defeated all 3 of the warriors I picked. Perhaps you can save your friend after all.
So, what now?
Now I am going to send you with a squad of soldiers into the Underdark to invade the lair of a relatively unknown foe. We have a very rough estimate of how many Starspawn there are, but if there are any cultists or prisoners, they have stayed within the ruins. I have already made the arrangements and my soldiers are moving ahead to further scout and prepare for the attack. Before you leave though, you should wear this. This will prevent anyone from scrying on you, like the cultists probably did when they found you at Kelvin's cairn. Don't want the evil little vermin to see you coming now, do we? Now get going. You have a dragon to rescue.
Do I need to equip that, or is it just automatically equipped because it's in my inventory? Okay, well, let's leave it there. Just keep checking back. Do. Whoa. What's going on over here? Cool.
The hundreds of dwarfs that call this mountain home need thousands of gallons of water to slake their thirst. These aquifers were built to redirect snowmelt from the mountain's peak. As the ice turns to water, it drains down hidden tunnels into the halls below. Unfortunately, smaller monsters find their way in through these channels, but they are more of a nuisance than a danger.
Cool.
Without sunlight, there is little plant life in the Underdark. Instead, mushroom forests like this one sprout from decomposing material. Creatures come to feed on these mushrooms, and those creatures are eaten by predators, and then new mushrooms grow from what is left over. They are not too different from forests on the surface in that regard. Just don't try to eat them, is all.
Oh, back up, back up, back up. See, which way are we going? Yeah, of course, we're going down that way. Why would we be going anywhere else? It's another good one. I'm sorry, the spells they did are amazing. Which they need to be, because you can only take so many hits. Especially if you're not dumping points into Constitution. Your health's not gonna be that tall. So I'm basically a glass cannon. There. Booyah. Take that. Oh, man. It's beautiful down here. Yep. Hey, what's that? It's like an upside down tower or something. I didn't notice that coming in. That's pretty cool. Yo, what's up?
Finally. Was wondering when you'd show up. Are you ready for this?
Did you learn anything more? Did you see the dragon?
Not much, and no. Just got a better lay of the land, really. If it wasn't for the occasional group of white ones popping out and skittering about, I'd think this place was deserted. Still, we have enough information for a plan of attack, if you're ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Nervous? Yeah, can't say as I blame you, kid. If I'm being honest, I'm ready to puke. Just too many things we don't know, but we work with what we've got. To help make sure that you don't have to deal with too many bad guys inside, my squad and I will cause a distraction and draw as many enemies as we can into a battle outside. We chose a good spot to attack from, but we don't know how many are in there, so be quick. Doesn't matter how good we are. If we get swarmed, it's over. So, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, let us go first then. Once you hear us starting to fight, you go to that side entrance over there. Good luck.
This is a little too familiar. The cave, the star spawn, and again I cannot fight. No. This is different. This is not what happened last time. We are not the victim. We are the hunter. We are the hunter.
We've got this. Just bear with it. This will be over soon.
What's this? Ooh, speed potion, eh? Swap you out. I believe we should still be good with that on our person. I believe. I'm guessing 100%, but anybody home? Ah, I shouldn't have wasted a fireball on him. He was about to go down. Booyah. Bam. Booyah. Back up. You don't know me. You don't know what I can do.
What are you doing? I did everything you asked.
That's
I
not me.
told you
It's someone else. It's someone else.
What more do you want from me?
Katra,
What is that?
Get us
Stop,
away from here.
An exchange. A sleeper to awaken, for the awake to enter the dream.
Dang. Come on. What you got? What you got? Tell you what you got. Nothing. we go. Holy cow. So I'm really gonna have to play back through this again. I wonder if there was a way to save that person. Maybe if we threw a fireball or something in real quick. Booyah. 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 I'm sorry. I'm loving these actual combat levels because they're actually long. Like I said last time, so many of these games they're small and the encounters are kind of short. You might fight, 10 guys, per little encounter, but they have us fighting a lot.
Right?
Really? Let's do this. Yo, what's up?
You're not like the rest of them. The ones in the robes, all those things with them. No, never mind. Just help me out of here. Help me out of here, please. Get me out.
I'm not letting you out until you answer some questions. Who are you? What are you doing here?
My name's Sensor. I was a merchant before these people kidnapped me and my family. We've been working for them, doing manual labor. But they took me aside without saying why and trapped me in here. I could hear other people screaming though. I thought maybe I was next.
Have you seen a dragon here?
The dragon? Yes, it doesn't look healthy, like it has a fungus growing out of it. Some of us, the captives they took, we've had to feed and clean up after it sometimes. Sometimes it would just decide to hit someone. Simply snap up a random person and chase them down if they tried to run.
Ouch.
Where is it?
It's up on a cliff way above the rest of the cavern. But the only way you can get there without flying is through a portal that the people in robes use. It's deep in these ruins.
Are they
How
prisoners?
many other prisoners have you met? Have you met any from a village called Noshkel?
Maybe? I don't know. People come and go so often and the cultists don't like us talking to each other.
I'll get you out.
I'll get you out of here.
Let's do break the
It takes a
lock.
few hits, but eventually you manage to bend and then snap away the padlock holding the door shut, sending the ruined metal clattering to the ground.
Thank you. Please, I just have to ask one more favor. My family is still being held with the rest of the prisoners. I know how to open the door and can let them out if you'll just watch my back.
Sounds good. Let's go, dude. Or do I need to? Let's go. Here we go. Come on, man. Let's see. Do we go this? Yeah, we're going this way.
Oh, thank Helm that you... Sensor! What are you doing here? I'd given you up for dead.
For a while, I had to. Give me a moment to open this. There. My precking Cilia's a guest. He's still here.
Katra, is that you?
Mary?
What are you doing here? We had all thought that the cultists had already killed you, or that maybe you had gotten away. Why are you here? How are you here? And what's all this new equipment?
It's a long story, one we don't have time for.
What
It
happened?
happened after I left the village. I came back and everything was aflame.
A few hours after you went to find Vair, the people who control this place appeared, accompanied by, well, Vair, though he looked sick. They threatened to torch the village if we didn't cooperate. They rounded all of us up, searching us and our houses. They were looking for some coin, though none of us knew what they meant. We tried to give them money, but they didn't want any. Instead, they took what little they wanted, bound us up, and then the dragon appeared. I thought it might have been Vair, but I've never seen him so close, and he looked wrong. Sick.
Oh no. I was afraid of this. What they would make my body do.
When these people were done with us, we had to watch as the dragon flew into the sky and breathed fire over all our homes. It was horrifying, seeing all that we had worked and lived for burning. I don't know how we'll rebuild.
Why kid?
What have they been doing with
Oops.
the people they kidnap?
Mostly they use us for labor. Cooking, cleaning, mining, building, anything that needs doing. However, they barely feed us, and once someone starts to weaken too much, the cultists take them away, and we often never see them again. Fear of whatever befalls those who disappear keeps the rest of us working until we're too tired to lift our own arms.
Ouch, man. Can you get
If you were
out?
to escape, do you think you would be able to find your way to the surface?
Not in a million years. None of us are from these tunnels. We would be lost and die down here as surely as if we were dropped into the middle of the ocean.
Right. You'll have to wait inside for me then. I came with a group of dwarves and elves, but they're fighting now and can't look after you. Once I'm done, though, we can all flee together.
I hope you're right. We have old and sick people here. We cannot move quickly, so you had best come up with a plan.
Have you seen the dragon? Do you know where it is?
Yes, they live on a ledge high up in this cavern. The only way there is through a portal that the cultists have to activate every time they want to pass through. They never let us see how it works, though. Katra, I'd always heard that dragons were wise creatures, even if some were evil, but this one seems insane. It's irrational, destructive, and yet it watches us with such intelligent eyes.
Also, Nuri, where are my parents? Are they still alive?
They were taken away some weeks ago and never came back. I don't know what happened to them, but, well, Katra, the people who are taken away
Never come back.
They could still come back. Provided that you are willing to cooperate.
Don't trust this guy.
What have you done with my parents?
Your parents are alive. When my kin found you in the frozen north, we would have offered to trade them for you, had our messenger not been killed by one of the short, hairy ones first. We have no more use for you now, but you are disrupting our plan. Instead, we will release them and the rest of your village if you leave immediately. If you do not, though, I will send these enlightened ones to remove them from your world while I destroy you here. So, you and your friends and family leave us in peace, or you attempt some silly rescue and condemn your parents.
Katra, do not even think about leaving yet.
They have my parents, though. Do you remember what happened when we last met this person? We were thrown from a tower. Getting everyone out without a fight could save all of our lives.
Just never that easy, boss.
Not mine. We cannot be sure that your parents are even still alive, Katra, but we know that they have my body.
Your body? That's all you can think about? They have my family and my village. You're being selfish.
And you're not thinking clearly. There's no reason for this creature to uphold their end of the bargain. He wants wants us gone because we can do damage here. They will continue to come after us until they get what they want.
Yep.
Between
Inside?
the mask, the strange voice, and their perfect stillness, this person or creature is inscrutable. Endon Dravier's words carry some truth, though, that they would not likely offer such a deal if you are not a threat.
One of our parents is definitely gonna die no matter what we do. I know it. I just got that feeling. And there's no... they're clearly trying to do a world-ending event. The best course of action is to go ahead and attack.
I won't fall for your lies. You will meet your end here.
Fine.
Get him, Katra!
People, stay out of the way. Take that. Have I not killed people with friendly fire? Come on. Come on. Ah. Best to keep my distance, 'cause I can somewhat dodge his attacks from afar. Come on, baby. Come on, use it. There we go. Ah. Oh, you know what?
The decay may be delayed for a time if this has already passed. Or has it yet to? Time here is annoying. You will come for the greater rot, I see. Our time for the worms is not yet right, and my master does not mind delays in the course of his eternity. But the swarm is impatient. They are eager to show you the waking world beyond this dream. They still yearn to eat your eyes so that you can see the truth of the universe.
The monster has stopped caring if we understand it, I think.
I see that you come for the greater art. Yes. Yes, I will enjoy that struggle.
Freaky.
That thing. I always knew something was wrong about them, but that... I thought it was human at first, but... You need to lead us out of here right now. I will organize the prisoners, and you will show us the way.
No, not yet.
Excuse me?
I have to do something here first. I made a promise, and I think fulfilling it will also keep those monsters from ever hurting people again. Besides, there's a battle in the cavern, and the soldiers on our side can't protect you until it's done.
But you... We have to... Very well. I will organize us as best I can and find a place to hide or barricade ourselves that isn't this. We'll see if we can find any other captives while we're at it. You just make sure to come back alive and come back quickly. You hear me?
That's the plan. Yeah.
Take that, thank you. All right, let's move. That would have been a really hard fight if I didn't have my long range attacks.
Finally, after all this time, we've defeated that creature in the robes, and now I can be free again.
Yeah. Almost there. You ready for this?
No. I'm sick, terrified, and furious. I want this done already.
That makes the two of us. Including the sick part.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Before we go in, keep using the wrong button. Did we get anything? Yeah, we got one stat. Oh my god. Looks like we still have one more thing of armor to buy or get. Yeah, this is the lowest thing. Our constitution actually went up with the bonuses we got from our gear. So, we'll do intellect instead. Here we go.
I had hoped not to trouble my lord with such blind, foolish meat as yourself. But if one of us cannot fulfill our master's desire, then the other must. Once you have been eaten and your flesh given to our master, once both of your souls have been expended, you will see our truth and join us.
And this is definitely another one where I just need to wait for my long range attacks to... Oh, snap. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, okay, this isn't that bad. Oh. Fireball. If I could keep firing it, I would. Charge! Oh, snap. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Booyah. Got like a wave attack there. Charge! I like this fight so far. You gotta keep on toes. Oh! Did not see that one coming. Fire. Fire. There you go. Ooh, ew. Yeah, nasty.
Vaya, are you okay?
Contra.
Vaya, it's over. We did it. I can still feel you, though. Can you hear me?
Contra. We are still connected, but not this. I feel so.
That was an entertaining stumbling block. A curious and enjoyable show. I will not stop you. It is clear that this attempt to bring my world's enlightenment to your limited minds has been rejected and foiled. However, I would give you a parting gift. If anything, just so that there is still something left for when my master and my greater self finally step out of your kind's dreams and into this reality.
What was that? Are you okay? What did you do to him?
Yes, an interesting dream for sure.
What's happening? I can still feel you, but all I feel is fear and pain. Where are you? Contra! Oh, thank all the divines, you're safe!
My child. I thought that you were... I feared the worst. I can't believe that you...
Are you hurt? What do we have to do? Your father's a bit of a wreck seeing you again, and I can't say I blame him, but we can manage whatever you need of us. I'm sorry, but I think my friend is really hurt. I have to find him. Just have everyone follow me.
Okay, which way are we going?
There you are. That was one of the most harrowing fights I've ever endured. Worthy of a song, and you should have seen how many of those wretches we cut down. But I never want to do that again. I'm considering an early retirement after that. Sorry. I saw the dragon run by. It didn't see us, and I wasn't sure if it was friendly or still under the cult's control. So, we decided to wait and see if you could explain things.
It's Vair, but something's wrong. He's hurting. Did you see where he went?
Aye, he's right outside. Just be careful.
What's up, boss?
Vair, what happened? Talk to me. What can I do for...
So it gave him basically a giant nightmare that freaks him out. Holy cow.
Contra! Come on, wake up! Where? Easy, easy. It's okay, honey. Where? You're with us. You're safe. The demons! Where are the demons? Shh, shh. There are no demons. It's just us. You're okay. I saw them. I saw... oh, my head. Vair. What happened to him?
I am here again.
What was that? What did we just see? Why are you not in your body?
The creature of worms forced that vision into my mind. It was maddening, agonizing. I did not mean to return to your mind and expose you in the first place. It simply happened. I do not know why. I am sorry.
It's okay. It still hurts. What was that we saw? I can remember it, but it doesn't make sense, and it hurts to think about, to remember.
Yes. We felt and saw the same thing. I can only make out parts. The beginning is difficult to interpret. It seemed like nonsense to me. However, the last scene, that was a vision of Demogorgon, Prince of Demons. The very embodiment of chaos. He wants nothing more than to drag all of creation into the infinite, tumultuous depths of the abyss.
What does he have to do with anything?
Even if you could not understand the message, I could. I could feel it in my bones, at least for the brief time that I had any. Demogorgon is coming, and he will bring his swarms of howling, ravening demons with him.
Like the prison.
So we're going to see more of what we saw in Revel's End.
Yes, but immeasurably worse.
That's hard to imagine. Demon Prince. I don't... What can you tell me?
Not much. He has come to the material plane at least twice. The first time, he was imprisoned here for decades by an order of holy warriors, preventing him from ruling his domain and plotting against us. The second time, he appeared in Menzoberranzan, along with several other demon princes, and their battle nearly destroyed the Drow city. Menzoberranzan is protected by Loth, and teeming with some of the strongest fighters and spellcasters in all of Faerun. You can imagine what Demogorgon could do to the surface world and its less protected cities.
It would be a massacre.
Yes, to say the least. Aside from that, he is also known to spread madness like a disease. The survivors of his attacks, if any, would be broken men and women who could prove as dangerous to others as themselves.
That's not exactly good news. Okay, one thing at a time. We need to get going before something attacks us in these tunnels. Can you go back into your body if we use the rod again?
Maybe, but I fear that the vision will return. Even if it does not, I felt that my brain ached and was ready to split from what I had seen. I worry that even if I can endure the pain, being in my own body for too long will drive me mad.
Ooh, man, that sucks.
Okay, that's a problem. I can't move your body on my own. None of us can. And I can't just leave you here in the Underdark.
Use the rod, then. I will stay in my body for as long as I can stand it before I come back into yours. As much as I hate to admit it, I do not think that I can survive in my own flesh. You will have to move me a small distance at a time.
Oof, it's gonna take a while.
Okay then. This is going to take a long time. He can only move for a little while before he needs to rest. Can you still escort all of us out of these tunnels and back to Mithril Hall?
It's an inconvenience, no doubt about that. But I'm more worried about being stuck and exposed down here. Still, if it's the only way to get the dragon back up, then my squad and I still have a mission to fulfill. We'll watch your backs.
Okay, thanks. All right then. Let's get started.
Dude, that would suck. Poor guy.
Never in all my days did I think to see a dragon in Mithril Hall. Not after what Shimmergloom did to this place. Inviting one to stay with us, though. Preposterous. Yeah, here we are. Fengir tells me that even though the body is healed, every time Vair attempts to re-enter his body, while the vision is still fresh in both his brain and soul, it causes the brain itself to start tearing apart.
Yeah, man, ouch.
Fengir, what do you propose to fix this?
Unfortunately, there is no quick solution. Should we wipe the memory from the dragon's brain, his soul still remembers. The soul would reintroduce the vision to the brain, and we would be in the same place we started. The best we can do is to fortify the mind so that the brain will be strong enough to endure the information when the soul returns. Honestly, this is a fascinating opportunity to investigate how we might strengthen our minds and perhaps accept eldritch knowledge that...
Thank you, Fengir, that's enough. We'll talk about this more over dinner once our work is done. That means this will take some time. Now, according to you two, how long until Demogorgon arrives?
We aren't sure. We think it's pretty soon, but we can't be sure how soon.
And what other proof do you have that they will indeed appear?
We...
Actually, Tordek, the priests, wizards, and I already ran tests and managed a bit of divination. As distressing as this is to admit, what Katra describes is very possible. Maybe even likely.
Well then, in that case we will need a plan, and soon. Most of all though, we need information. Our priests and clerics here can only tell us so much, and I question how useful their often biased insights will be in the first place.
Hey!
Well, if it is information we need...
We know someone who might be able to help. I've been meaning to contact him about this anyhow. We can talk to him right away.
Good. While you're doing that, I will see what I can do about improving our defenses against demons, of all things. I never should have wished that this job was more interesting. Let Fengir listen in on the conversation if you can. He will be able to add more than I.
Okay, our parents are still alive. I just knew for sure one of them was gonna die. Well, the game's not over yet, so let me not get too excited. All right, guys, I am going to end our episode there. When we come back, we will get this going. We'll start by talking to him, and we will continue on this journey. I am having so much fun with this. I believe this has got to be the longest one I've played in the marketplace. Like, I know we still got at least one more adventure in us. Mainly because we have one more set of gear to unlock. So I'm pretty sure we still have like a couple more things to still do. So, plus I think we might have been missing stuff. I'm pretty sure we have been. I'm trying to focus on the story. So this has definitely been good. Now, remember, guys, make sure to stay tuned and make sure to leave a comment both about the video and then telling me what console you play Minecraft on to help enter the contest of the giveaway. Remember, I am going to give away a code for this game. If you've been enjoying it, make sure to leave a comment and tell us down below what console you've been playing Minecraft on. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Huge shout out again to the people over at Everbloom. You guys did an amazing job on this, and I can't wait to finish it. All right, guys, Average Arcader out.